What's good, YouTube? It's Nas, and we back with another video. We on the road to 200 subscribers. I told you we're gonna keep grinding, keep going every day. And today we're gonna look at the career of Allen Iverson. AI, the answer, whatever you want to call him. He is, in my opinion, a top 30 player of all time, even though he doesn't really have rings. And people who overrate rings to society are not going to have AI that high, when AI was one of the best basketball players on the planet during his era. And he revolutionized the game. He changed style. He changed the way people dribble the basketball. He did stuff that nobody would ever try. And we see years later that the dribblers that are in the NBA now, Kyrie Irving, obviously the best dribbler of all time, Kyrie, Darius Garland, LaMelo Ball, Ja Morant, the list goes on. But Allen Iverson really started the carefree. But today we're going to look at his career, and let's get straight to it. In the 1999 season, he only played 48 games because obviously the lockout year. He averaged basically 27 points per game, 5 rebounds, and 4.5 assists. And this is when he made his first All-Star appearance in his third season. And obviously, I think this was the year that he crossed Jordan too. And we saw how amazing that crossover looked, or how it's still brought up to this day. And not a lot of people were catching Jordan, and AI caught him. In the 1999 to the 2000 season, Allen Iverson averaged 28.5 points per game, basically 4 rebounds and 4.5 assists. And AI was, of course, obviously a back-to-back All-Star, and there was no debating that. But only the best was to come. And obviously, we know the next season is when he had his MVP season, averaged 31 points per game, basically 4 rebounds and 4.5 assists. And I think this was the practice in the review. We talking about practice, but obviously he was on a tear this season. I believe he stole one game from the Lakers when they made the finals. Obviously, that team led by him, Mutombo at the center. Rest in peace, Mutombo. But obviously he had to carry a heavy load because nobody on his team really could step up and make shots like him. And obviously going against the defending champs and going against fucking Kobe Bryant and Shaquille O'Neal as a one-man army at 6'1", you can't really expect to win that battle. And Allen Iverson put up his best fight, and he dropped 50 in game 1. The 2001-2002 season, he averaged 31.5 points per game, 4.5 rebounds, and 5.5 assists. And he followed up his MVP season with an even better season, which he didn't win MVP this year, obviously. But the Sixers were a perennial playoff team, and without Allen, they're probably I don't even know, like a 30-win team, 20-win team, whatever you want to call it. In the 2002-2003 season, AI averaged 27.5 points per game, 4 rebounds, and 5.5 assists. And AI went for an 11-year span to average these points, and not a lot of guards at his position, his size, because he was playing the 2 guard as a 6'1" guy. And I'm not going to label him a point guard because that's not what he was. Later on in his career, they forced him to be a point guard, but that's not what AI is. AI was a bucket. In the 2002 to 2003 season, he averaged 27.5 points per game, 4 rebounds, and 5.5 assists again. The assist numbers basically stayed the same for a 2-year span. The 2003-2004 season, AI averaged 26.5 points per game, basically 4 rebounds, and basically 7 assists. And this is when AI became the point guard of his team. Obviously, he was getting older. He was aging in the NBA, and he was still one of the best players in the league. Do I want to call him a top 10 player at the time? Fucking, I'm gonna call him that. My brother told me when he was a kid, AI was special, and there would never be another Allen Iverson, no matter how much you want to compare him to these other guys. And the NBA now or other people in his generation, there will never be another one. 2003-2004 season, he averaged 26.5 points per game, basically 4 rebounds, and basically 7 assists. No, I already did that season. Sorry. The 2004-2005 season, he averaged 30 points, 4 rebounds, and 8 assists. And this is when AI was doing everything on the court. Like, they labeled him as a nut, and this season he really showed that he could really pass the ball if he wanted to, or if you had a constructive team around him. If he wasn't forced to take every shot, he showed that he could make the extra pass to do it. But obviously in the clutch, AI was going to take over, and nobody was going to stop AI in the clutch. The next season, 2005-2006 season, he averaged 33 points per game, 3 rebounds, and 7.5 assists. The assists went down, but not really, and the points went back up because the team got worse, and he was on a tear. He put up even better numbers than he did in his MVP season, and I get it why he didn't really win another MVP, because the talent around in the NBA at the time, and including the Eastern Conference, is why he really couldn't get it done. Like, this LeBron was coming up at this time, 2006, 2007, 2005, 2006. I believe LeBron is coming up this season. He made the finals, if I'm not mistaken. D Wade won last year. These young guys was taking over the league, and obviously Kobe was up there, and it was really a top 3 race of shooting guards in the NBA. Obviously it was Kobe, T-Mac, or you could really switch T-Mac and AI if you really wanted to. That's how good AI was. 2006-2007 season, his last year in Philadelphia before he obviously returned, he averaged 31 points per game, 2 rebounds, 7.3 assists, and AI got traded. He didn't really want to leave, but in Denver he was still an all-star. He averaged 25 points per game, 3 rebounds, 7 assists, and obviously I wish he got it done in Denver, because his years with Melo, was amazing watch. Everybody liked watching AI and Melo. It's just sad that they really didn't get it done, and it's the fact that they got it done. They made the conference finals without having the next year. That showed why people called AI not a winning player, which sucks, and he's labeled that for the rest of his career. But his next year in Denver, his last year that we're going to cover, he averaged 26.5 points per game, 3 rebounds, and 7 assists. But obviously AI is one of the greatest to ever play this game, and his accolades are he was the 1997 Rookie of the Year. He's a 3-time NBA first team selection. He's a 3-time NBA steals leader. I mean, he was playing defense out there, and not a lot of people talk about his defense now in society. He was obviously the 2001 MVP, like I said, 11-time All-Star, and he was a 4-time NBA scoring champion because he was a bucket. But I want to know, where do y'all rank AI all time? I hope you guys enjoyed. Subscribe.